at the end of the day, our thought leadership is as or even more important than the products we put into the marketplace. It is a product. It is a customer experience. Our thought leadership is perhaps our most important product because what it gets us is the perception of actually leading in our business. And the irony is almost it's almost poetic here. It's basically the more diverse, the more personal, the more representative of our organization's intelligence, the better. But instead, scaling content with AI has made us feel less human, less representative of the organization's intelligence. The more we industrialize it through content calendars and templates and AI generated LLMs that help us with style and compliance with now we're creating the more sanitized and the more detached we become from the work. The data tells us the system works because we're getting more clicks, we're getting more visits, but the people inside us, they tell it doesn't really work. It doesn't really do that great a job. And so that gets us to, okay, what can we do about that? What can we do about that? Well, this idea, the good news, I guess, is that the same data that diagnoses this problem points toward sort of the solutions that I'm starting to see really work to help us writers differentiate in our teams and in our businesses. And so it gets us out of this idea. We have to get out of this idea, I guess I should say, is that we're just writers. The teams that excel at thought leadership don't just collect ideas and express them. They clarify, they slow things down. They introduce the friction as a filter, whether it's creative friction to deepen ideas, to press on those ideas, operational friction to basically have us wait and before we publish and say, is this the right thing that we're supposed to do? The relational friction, the courage to actually have that tough discussion with a subject matter expert to say, I don't think you're really right about this, or I don't think your AI is really right about this. Sharpening those ideas, slowing down, and the strategic friction to decide which ideas ultimately matter, which ones actually represent what we want to be in the world. That is the wrestling with the work that we need to do to differentiate ourselves in today's AI world.